A Trump MAGA-loving congressman is being described today as the Republican responsible for the most damaging Jeffrey Epstein disclosures, and it's not who you think it is. I have all the satisfying details for you next in something I like to call...
But I want to be honest. I have to be honest.
Yesterday, Trump took a holiday from Epstein talk, but he managed to keep the talk of his dementia alive with some bizarre utterances that put his impulsive rage and lack of empathy on full display. Have a look, and then I'll bring the spotlight back to Epstein and reveal the loyalist who surprisingly is doing the most damage to him right now.
Right now, I heard that Sarah Beckstrom of West Virginia, one of the guardsmen that we're talking about, highly respected, young, magnificent person, started service in June of 2023, outstanding in every way. She's just passed away. She's no longer with us. She's looking down at us right now. Her parents are with her. It's just happened. She was savagely attacked. She's dead. She's not with us.
But do you plan to attend Sarah's funeral?
I haven't thought about it yet, but it certainly is something I could conceive of. I love West Virginia. You know, I won West Virginia by one of the biggest margins of any president anywhere. You know, I won West Virginia by one of the biggest margins of any president anywhere. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. I know a lot about golf. I've won 38 club championships, and I don't get to practice much. I won one last year. I won a club championship at a big club, beating a 27-year-old kid. I said, you know, I'm decades older than you, but I said, the fairway doesn't know how old you are as you walk up the middle, and he's in the rough. And I've been a good golfer over the years. When you win, you know, club championships are our majors. You know that. Most people can't play in them. They won't. We're talking about no strokes or anything else. So I'm a very low handicap, and I've won 38 of them legitimately, everyone legitimately. It has to be legitimate because you have a lot of people following you during club championships, as you know.
Trump's dance with dementia could be our featured story every day, but today Epstein returns in a very unlikely form because a prominent representative who has solidly been in his corner is being revealed as the lawmaker who is throwing Trump under the Epstein bus with the most force. It was revealed in a HuffPost article by Arthur Delaney titled, "The Republican Responsible for the Most Damaging Jeffrey Epstein Disclosures." House Oversight Committee James Comer has been way ahead of his Republican colleagues.
President Donald Trump has raged against the 4 Republicans who forced the House of Representatives to vote on the Epstein files, even calling Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor for her trouble. But there's one Republican who's done more than any other to bring new and damaging Jeffrey Epstein material to light: Representative James Comer, chair of the House Oversight Committee. It was Comer who obtained the birthday book made for Epstein in 2003 that contained a creepy tribute apparently from Trump, plus the thousands of documents released this month, including the email from Epstein saying Trump knew about the girls. As Representative Jamie Raskin put it, James Comer has been doing an extraordinary job for the Democrats. It could create a second round of Republican grumbling about Comer, a strong Trump ally who received some intra-party blame when House Republicans' various efforts to investigate and impeach President Joe Biden mostly fell flat or blew up in their faces. But if Comer's done anything wrong this time around, it's that he's been overly willing to dig up the truth. Comer has gone beyond the subpoena that a bipartisan vote in his committee over the summer forced him to send to the Justice Department. On his own initiative, he sent an entirely separate subpoena to the late sexual predator's estate, which had the birthday book and a cache of emails. It's hard to imagine a more embarrassing document than the 2003 birthday card to Epstein that bears Trump's signature, which reads, "We have certain things in common," and "May every day be another wonderful secret." Trump had denied writing the message. His attorneys even claimed in court it had been concocted by the Wall Street Journal, and Comer's disclosure proved it was real. Privately, some Republicans are apparently unhappy with the role Comer played in the Epstein saga. No one has betrayed and fractured MAGA more than Chairman Comer and Rep. Luna. A senior House aide told HuffPost, their Epstein investigation created virtually every major headache for House Republicans this Congress.
Those are just the highlights. For the full story, visit HuffPost.com. Comer's blunders have made the lame duck POTUS even more vulnerable, and every subpoena, document, and email chips away at the wall Trump and his allies have built around the Epstein files. Trump wanted to weaponize the Epstein investigations against Democrats, but that's not what's happening. Comer cracked the door, and now it's coming off its hinges. This isn't a Trump enemy dropping a bombshell. This is friendly fire that is hitting the bullseye that Democrats often struggle to find for themselves, and that makes the irony very satisfying. James Comer, a Trump loyalist, got way over his skis and could not avoid a collision with the truth.